Hello, good afternoon, and after 210 days without competitive football, the game we love finally makes a return today, and what better competition to welcome football back at the community stadium with the most vintage of them all, the Emirates FA Cup, as Banbury United make the short trip down to entertain Paul Holleran's Leamington side. Leamington are heading into this qualifying cup tie off the back of a positive and valuable pre-season campaign. There were plenty of lessons to take into the coming season, a season that, due to the world situation, will be like no other that we have ever experienced. As for today's opponents, Banbury United, playing in the Southern League Premier Central Division. Their league season kicked off a few weeks ago, and they've made a steady start to proceedings in 2020 with a win, a loss and a draw in their league campaign thus far. They travel to Leamington today searching for a cup upset, and they come into this one with momentum from a 2-0 win over Hensford in midweek. And the minute's silence respectfully observed by both sides there in honour of Mick Brady, the man without whom and without his role in the revival of Leamington Football Club in the year 2000, we would not be here. Launched up by the fullback self in field, and it's a slice by Lane. Johnson might benefit here, flashed across the face of goal. It took a nick on its way through. It will be a corner kick to Banbury. Early threatening signs from the away side. Awad does well to work it inside, tries to receive the ball back from a layoff from Johnson. Osborne just caught on it there by the number 7, Landers. Landers ball into the penalty area. Johnson was there, but more importantly, Weaver was down well in the centre of his goal to gather. Banbury work it well along their back line, but it's intercepted by Osborne. Now he can open his legs for the first time in the game. He's got Meredith in support inside of him. Here is Meredith, safe to shoot, it's deflected. Back with Dan Meredith, might try a second time, looping effort, looking for that bottom corner, but a deflection took all the sting out of the effort and allowed the goalkeeper to gather.
Yeah, good that Meredith wants to get the ball out of his feet and shape to shoot though. It's good that he's sort of taking the initiative upon himself when nothing else was really obviously on.
Banbury look to attack again. Johnson spreading it out to the right hand side, allowing the fullback forward. It's his looping ball into the penalty area, looking for Johnson. He takes a tumble under pressure from English. The referee not interested as it breaks for Awad. Sets Brown. Brown will measure the cross. In it goes, right on top of Jake Weaver, who had to be really careful there on his own goal line. Obviously with the gales that are blowing around the community stadium, might have put him off, but we've got 2 firm hands on it just to bring the Banbury offence to an end.
Just going back to that, the Banbury bench were all up in arms. They all thought it was a penalty, but the referee was very quick just to wave the play on, so he's obviously in a much better position than anyone to be able to make that decision.
Razulu clips in towards the penalty area. Johnson flicks on, looking to get on the end of it. It's Calvin Langmead, and Calvin Langmead does get on the end of it and heads Banbury United into an early lead. Just quarter of an hour gone, and it's the big towering centre-back who gives Banbury United the lead in the second qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup. And Leamington's celebrations for kicking off the season are cut short, Shaun.
What did we say about set pieces? We said they'd be crucial, in the build-up, and it's just lax defending really, from Leamington. No less than Banbury deserve in these opening exchanges.
Banbury then take the lead very much with the run of play. They have been excellent in these early stages here of this cup tie, and it's the underdogs in the league below who have put themselves in the ascendancy at the community stadium. Lane is beaten in the air by Johnson, back there carrying out his defensive duties. Osborne now going to get down the line, has done really well, squares the ball, still not cleared by Banbury, and it's into the keeper's arms safely. Bit of a scuffle there, but Osborne, promising play from the winger. First time he's really been able to stretch his legs and penetrate down that left flank. Morley in the thermal Under Armour. Clips in towards the penalty spot. Johnson back there once again. Parker thought about the effort, instead opts back to Meredith, who will deliver right footed towards the back post. Waldron was up there, flicked through and over via deflection. I think it was a save by the goalkeeper. Junior English holds his head in his hands. He can't quite believe how Harding has pulled off that stop. I think it took a couple of nicks before the goalkeeper got his hands on it, but what a save nonetheless. And Leamington still trail.
Fantastic save from Jack Harding. Much better intent from Leamington. They've worked the set piece well. They've won the first ball, won the second ball that was then up in the air, and expected it to find the net. But what a great save that was from Jack Harding, the Banbury keeper.
And it comes from Parker, launched into the penalty area, right on top of the goalkeeper, still not clear, and he's done really well, Harding, there to make that ball his. Morley whips it across, it's deep. English is looming at the back post, might drop for Waldron on the spin, almost found that top corner. Waldron did really well to bring that under control in the penalty area nonetheless, and almost found the right side of that right hand post. Leamington battling hard to try and set their claim on this game. A game that so far they have been second best all over the pitch. May winning a ball in the midfield. Edwards trying from distance, didn't get a hold of it. Tame shot in the end. Promising from Leamington that Edwards wants to take it on from that far away. Just shows the impetus that are growing into the team as the second half progresses.
That's what you want to see from your captain, taking it upon himself to find some space and get the shots off, and didn't catch that one the way he wanted at all.
Osborne, right hand raised, in it comes from the young winger towards the front post. English was arriving and bullets his header just wide. Well, he had no time to measure if it was on target or not. He just wanted to get everything behind that Junior English and planted it just wide of Harding's goal. And it comes from Razulu. It's in towards Johnson. He flicks on, helped on by Lane, but gathered by Weaver. And Lane just had a bit of a ginger moment there, didn't know whether to swing a boot at it, and instead just left his leg dangling.
Meredith had just lost out on a few of those battles this afternoon, and perhaps Joe Parker had just been a little bit absent on that side. So fresh legs, and see if they can get him behind a little bit more as the ball comes to getting straight away.
Immediately Connor Taylor in down the right hand side, might break for a gold shirt, and it's cleared by Banbury. The ball just could not fall to Danny Waldron's feet as he holds his hands out exasperated. And in it comes from Stephen Morley, lofty with his left foot in towards the 6-yard box, flicked on and over by Junior English. He was arriving late, he was stretching, he was just trying to get anything on it, and in the end got too much on it and just sliced it behind. Now here's Weaver, playing as a central defender now. Jake Weaver lofts the ball up to the edge of the penalty area. Not enough distance on that by Weaver, and it's easily cleared by Banbury. Johnson challenging with May. English helps it back to Morrison. Leamington need a bit of intensity here. May, there it goes into towards the penalty area, right onto the head of Langmead. Gittins helps it to Morley, who leaves it for Lane. Leamington need to get this ball into the opposing penalty area. In it goes by Morley. Again, Langmead commanding his own penalty area. The referee looks at his watch, and there's the final whistle. And it's Banbury United who will be going into the hat for the third round of qualifying. The brakes stall at the first hurdle of the Emirates FA Cup, and Kelvin Langmead's header on 15 minutes in the first half is what separates the two sides at the final whistle. Banbury victorious by 1-0.